Hello there, Assassins. Welcome to episode number 2 of how to build the Hawkins Public Library from Stranger Things here in Minecraft. That was a very long title, wasn't it? Crikey, almost forgot how to say everything. But anyways, for those that have not yet seen episode number 1, you can check it out, the link in the description. And for future reference, there will be a playlist link to this entire series over on my channel too. So if you need to refer back anytime throughout this thing, please check it out with the link below. But yeah, for those ready to continue, let's get some materials and get started with the walls of our main library. Let's go for it. Okay then, Assassins, so what we are after grabbing firstly is some brick block, some brick stairs, some brick wall, some polished diorite, some light grey stained glass pane, smooth quartz block, brown stained glass pane, grey stained glass pane, and some white stained glass pane as well. And we also want to navigate ourselves round to this area over here. It is the one that we've started to build drainage on both sides, and it kind of goes back in twice on its left over here, and only one side over this way. So it's kind of like a little, almost balcony area, or like decking area, just in here. Perfect. Now once you've navigated to this area, you want to take yourself your brick block. Now we already have number 1 placed for us on all of the pillars, which is brilliant. We want to build these up for 2 more. 1, 2. Just for now, do that for all 4 of the front ones. Like so. And then on our 4th block, which we'll add in now, we then want to add in ourselves upside down brick stairs going back in towards one another on all 3 lots of the sort of arches, like so. Can't remember what I was trying to say there. And we stick brick wall between these, almost dangling between the upside down stairs, which just looks really cool. Adds an entirely new effect to the whole thing. And then around the corner we must do the same sort of thing here, but I believe it's just going to be 2 upside down brick stairs instead of course the 3. Well, the gap of 3 I mean. So we just do connected upside down brick stairs, like I said, instead of the brick wall in between them. So like that. Over here I'm just going to swap that out for brick, that's fine. Like so. Well, now we have almost a rectangle going for us, because of course we don't have that back wall in just yet. We can actually go ahead and build like a layer of brick over all of our arches and around to the other side over here. Once we've done that, we can come to the end over here and build all of those 5 blocks along, and the same on the other side. And then go ahead and match up with the pillars, going 1 here and 1 here. Then you want to use yourself some stairs and go 3 here, 3 and 3, just to sort of change up the scenery a little bit, you know. Then what we want to do is, oh actually I'm going to flip these upside down. I just realised that's probably going to be better. So if you flip these upside down, they have a little bit of like a lip to them. So it goes block, little bit of a lip, and then back to block. Of course we know that's a stair, but you get what I mean, hopefully. We're going to go for 1, 2 here, 2 again in the pillar, pillar, and pillar. And then as it goes back, we're going to have obviously the main wall here, which we can again build 3 up, well 2 up, because we know that's going to be the back wall. Speaking of the back wall, we're now going to come down to the entranceway down here. We're going to of course line up with the pillars beforehand, just here and here. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that this is up to our new floor level, which is of course 1 block up from grass. Going to go along this side and just connect them along basically like so. Then I will come on down to this side, and I want this to be over my pathway area. So of course this is all going to be pathway on this layer, so we need the second one up to be the start of our wall. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 just in here. Oops, that's wrong. There we go, 4 there. And on this side I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 as well, leaving a gap of 3 in between. Now when I come back up on these ones, 2 and 2, we'll leave ourselves basically windows on either side, which is awesome. We'll now go ahead and build these up to where we've started to build our sort of balcony above. To about here is fine, so just a block layer underneath of where we've got these ones going. And then down back here, we can go with taking our brown stained glass and our grey stained glass pane. We want 3 grey in here firstly on both sides, and then we do brown on either side like that. And then we're going to go ahead and surround these with just white stained glass pane, so just across the top, the 3. And now the 2 layers above these can be filled up with brick, like so. Now the layer completely above this, so basically in line with this one, we can complete our rectangle now by going the entire way across. And then we actually want to smooth over the entire roof as well. It's a pretty boring sort of look from up here above, but when you drop back down, it really looks cool, doesn't it? Looks awesome. So if we go over here, we're going to go ahead and add in ourselves some smooth quartz in this gap here. So destroying those 2 brick and just replacing it with our smooth quartz. And then down here we're going to use ourselves the material for our pathway for the underside of these windows. So if you want to pick block yourself maybe some gravel, stick a piece there, stick a piece here, and then andesite for the other part, feel free. And that will then leave us with a gap of 1, 2, 3 and 4 for our light grey stained glass pane windows, which will of course go on both sides of the building. And we have the first elements of our exterior, which is looking beautiful. That looks awesome. Well done, guys. Great work. Now we're going to go ahead and move around to this side, and then we'll carry on that way and go the entire way back around to connect up. Basically, if you imagine what we did in episode 1 with the foundation work, we're going to try and do like a level of this library at a time. So this one, of course, is going to be the first level. We kind of did the basement level before with those windows around the corner. So yeah, we're going to do like a level, an episode, I hope, and then get the roof done over a couple parts as well. So it's going to be good. So let's get ourselves round this way and get started with this side. Look at us being all prepared. Look what we did last time. We're now going to swap these out with some light grey stained glass panes like so. We're also going to build these upwards to 4 in height, like this. And then we can go ahead and take ourselves our brick block, go up with the 4 here. This side we're going to go up with 3 lots of 4, of course, like that. And then we'll do a quartz line across the very top. So I'm going to swap back out my andesite 4 quartz, smooth quartz like that, right the way there. Perfect. Don't worry if it goes into the corner, that's absolutely fine. But if you are going to build the interior with me, then you may as well just keep it with a brick block, just so the quartz doesn't show up on corners. Because this might be like ending up being a wall for like a separate room in the library. So we want to keep that all kind of the same going there. Let's take ourselves another brick layer just in here, or brick wall. Then we'll take ourselves polished diorite around for 3. Then we go up 1, once again to the 3, 1, and then 3 here, like so. Now we'll take ourselves brick block, and this is going to go for 2. And before we reach the window, which is going to be here, of course swap these grey for light grey, we're actually going to stick ourselves upside down stairs for 3 across the top of that window. That'll mean we can still place ourselves the 4 lots of glass panes stacking up, if I get them to be in the right place. A little bit tricky. Oh, there we go. Then we can go ahead and fill in the gaps between the diorite with our brick block, and that's going to be on both sides. So we need to build our diorite sort of design, which is 3, 1, 3, 1, and then of course 3. And now we can fill in that brick block between the window and the diorite on this side too, which is very cool, and it just definitely looks like a grand and old building, which is brilliant. That's what we're going for. Wonderful. Now we've done that, we can spin ourselves around to this side, and I'll actually continue on that side in a moment because I have a little bit more to get done that side. But over here, oh, forgot a little bit. In here, don't forget to, you know, sort out the wall there. Over here, we want to go for 4 of our brick block, of course. Windows to be swapped out with our light grey. Do the same over here. You obviously know that these are going to be 4 stacked up in a row, so you can obviously do that now. So like this. Perfect. Then we want to take ourselves brick block for 2 on these. 2 lots of 4. Here as well for 4. Here as well for 2 lots of 4 once again. And now when we get onto the next layer, this one is going to be entirely smooth quartz. So you can bring that along to the corner there. And instead of jumping back with your smooth quartz, you want to take yourself 1 brick block, 2 brick blocks, and again we're going to go with the upside down stairs over there like so. Brilliant. That looks really good stuff. Really good stuff? Looks really good. But it looks good stuff too. Now up here we want to go for adding in our brick walls above these pillars we made. So we want to go for 1, 2, 3, 4 on those like so, and the rest of them are going to go back into the building. So we'll sort those out afterwards. Back around this way, what I was on about before with adding some more wall around here is we want to go for basically another window, as you can see there, and then it's going to go into the entire thing. But you know what, I might actually leave that till last, because we're coming to the grand entranceway around there, and I feel like that's going to be tricky to get done in the beginning of this episode, so we'll go for that afterwards. For now, let's go back to this way. Apologies, I'm getting myself confused like a yo-yo. We're going to go with one door right here, not to be confused with the 3 at the bottom. 1, then 3, then 1, then 3, and then 1. So we end with the 1 rather than a 3, like on that side. I know, very awkward, but that's alright. And then here you can literally fill it all up with your brick block. So that's where the awkwardness balances out. It's nice and simple. And now around here we want a big old window to be on this side, which looks really cool. So we're going to get those done. There's going to be 2 of them exactly to match up with the basement windows. So what we want for this is we want an entire layer of brick block here. Stop 1 block before the corner so you can do your polished diorite design. 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. Then you take your brick block again. We're going to go in between the diorites on both sides. A nice old 4 just in here and here. And then we're going to go for the direct middle for these 3. You can literally use the basement as your sort of stencil. And you can build up these 3, once again up to 4 blocks in height. Now this one on this side, you're going to need to add in another lot of 4 over here, which is actually correct. I just almost miscalculated that, so that's good. So yeah, same as the basement, 1 on that side, 2 on that side. Perfect. Once again, we use our light grey stained glass pane for the 4, and of course in both sides of this window. And then as you come up to the top, I'm going to show you how to do this. I know we're going a little bit over the layer that we're going for, but we want to do this now just before we forget really. Is we will do 3 more polished diorite on both sides. And now here, before we reach the stairs, the windows, we do add in stairs, upside down again. So you can do the brick block on the brick, stairs on the windows, and then brick on that side as well. So perfect. Let's go back down this side and add in the brick in here and here, only for the layer of, let's go 5 for now. That's perfect. And then we will leave that top layer for later on in the series. Let's get around this corner. Okay, this one gets a little bit tricky. It's also quite interesting. The reason it's interesting is we have a staircase that goes down here to the basement level. It's obviously like an access passage or something. So we're going to need to make almost a staircase here on its separate like balcony that doesn't have a wall separating it, if that makes sense. So it has like a separate, like a little wall you can peek over, but we want it to look like it is still part of the building, but it's not like this side over here where it's like railings everywhere and stuff. It's actually going to be like its own separate thing. I'll teach you about that in a second. That sounds like, I'm making it sound like it's way worse than it is, but it's pretty easy, so don't worry. Right, this goodness me, why did I become a Minecraft YouTuber? So let's go here and add in ourselves polished diorite for 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and that will take us up to there. Yeah, that's fine for now. Or should we go for the 2? Let's go for 2. Just why not? To connect it. These are big walls, so we may as well just do the entire thing. Cool. Then we'll take brick block across to this side over here. Then we want to come down here to 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, up to the top. And now in here, we're going to add in our window, of course, which is light grey stained glass pane. It's going to go along for 4, and it's going to go upwards to 4 again, just in here. But the top brick blocks that we have at the moment are not going to be very much use. We're going to swap them out for our upside down stairs as well. Just like so. Voila. Wonderful. Now back here, we can take ourselves some brick block going up to the top there. Don't worry about the diorite because this is going to be on a separate wall, so you don't need to add that in. That's all good. We're also going to do ourselves 2 lots over here, straight up to the previous height of our wall over here. You know what, I'm actually going to go a block down, just so it's not in line with that diorite. That's fine. So here. And now from the bottom up, we're actually going to start on our gravel down here, with our light grey stained glass pane, upwards to 4. And that should leave us with 2 blocks available at the top, which are going to be our brick stairs upside down above them. Wicked. This one also has smooth quartz above it, so you can build that along like so. And you can also build it out from this wall here, going along to the front section of this area over this way. So literally in line with the gravel, stop with your quartz. That's great. Now we'll do ourselves 2 upside down stairs here, but they're going to be like facing each other so that they're like arched over like so. And now down below, we want to go in line with the first lot of glass pane, taking our brick block like so, and then we're going to separate this from the top using quartz slabs. So we'll have to grab those afterwards to get that in there. And that just swaps out the railing that we've used over there for an actual wall. But as I was saying before, it's not a wall like these ones where they're fully connected. It is just like an interconnecting wall, I guess, where you can see over the top of it. So yeah, like I said, I made it way more confusing than it needed to be, but hopefully you understand. Right, down here in the grass next to the gravel, we will cut it in, and we'll go right the way along to here, where we go ahead and just make like a long strip of brick block in the floor like so. And that will again be for the basement sort of railing that goes along there, stopping anyone falling down. Because if you're clumsy like me, you are going to topple down there for sure. Good stuff, that looks really good. Hell yeah. Alright, let's go along to the other side now. We need to get past this sort of big area here. So we're going to need a lot of materials. We'll go ahead and grab some new ones and get this sorted. Alright then, Assassins, so I've gone with a full inventory rework. I've grabbed myself some chiseled quartz block, some smooth quartz block, some smooth quartz stairs, some quartz bricks, some smooth quartz slab, brick block, brick stairs, white stained glass, and some light stained glass pane. Light grey, that is. Not light stained, you can't get that. So we're going to build this grand entrance over here with this lovely railing, which is apparently glitched at the moment in Minecraft. It kind of turns your entire screen black, which is weird. But there we are. So we're going to firstly need ourselves these quartz bricks. We're going to go with 4 of them in total. We're also going to do the same on the opposite side. It's nice and symmetrical, which is helpful. We also then want ourselves a slab, I believe, in here, which is bizarre, I know, but that's alright. So we got the slab in there. You can either use a slab or an upside down stair. I recommend upside down stair just because it looks better from behind. So that's kind of good. Then we'll go with another one just here and here. Then on top of these 4 lots of quartz bricks, we'll do 2 stairs normally like so. And then we want to go for upside down ones above these. In order to place them, I recommend doing yourself chiseled quartz block above them, just like so. So here as well, like so. Then you can come back below them with your upside down quartz, smooth quartz stairs like so. We'll also follow up with our stairs here, but obviously doing the opposite of what we've done over there. So it's going to be upside down, normal, and it sort of stops that one from going any further, which is pretty cool. And it looks good. Now we want to go ahead and build ourselves the middle of this section, which is actually going to be sort of blocked off by a block. It's going to be a normal quartz block just here and here. And then we want to build ourselves an upside down stair out from it on both sides. Now I don't think that comes any further out. No, it doesn't. Okay, just wanted to check that. No, it looks good. It does go back on itself though, a little bit. I think it goes back into the build for another one, but I could be just seeing an illusion there. Yeah, I think I am. Okay, that's fine. So what we will do is continue with our quartz, smooth quartz going along, and on this side for these 4. We're also then going to back ourselves into the build just by 1, and 1 on this side, and go along from here like that. Awesome. Now on the top of these, what we're going to do is we're also going to go around the corner and back into the build on that left side. So the side we're on now. So you can come back on yourself just until you're in line with that brick block below. And then we're going to also go along for the rest of this wall, because it's going to be the same as your side. So just to here, like that. Now then, on top of these ones, so the ones that are going to be sticking out from the wall, so it's going to start just here on this side, you want to stick upside down stairs all the way around this perimeter. Now I'm going to place a normal block there, just to allow me to place an upside down one. And I'm going to do this, going around the front, around here, right across the front section, back around to this pillar over this way, around this corner. Oops, my mistake. Ah, wheel, come on. There we go. And then around to this end of the wall over here. Actually, it's going to stop just there. So yeah, you have this sort of thing going for you just there, which looks crazy weird, I know, but it is going to make sense later. But yeah, that looks really good. And what you can do with this section as well is if you wanted to, you can actually swap that out for either a slab and then have that sort of floating there, but again the back section looks a bit dodgy, or you can have yourself normal stairs on top of this, which I actually recommend. I'm going to do normal stairs starting at block in, and I'm going to go all the way around this perimeter, and this will allow us to stick nether brick fences on top of these afterwards. So again, leave that one empty too for the rest of the wall there. Actually, let's go ahead and stick a smooth quartz block on both of those ends, like that. Epic. Doesn't that look cool? Now down here, let's go ahead and add in our little wall, and then we can do our 2 smooth quartz slabs on both sides. Over this way, build your brick up until you reach the quartz, like that. And now for the wall over here, it is going to be the same as the other side as well. So we'll build straight up to the quartz there with our brick. Other side exactly the same. In the middle here, we want to come down with our upside down stairs like so. And then the rest of these 2 lots of 4 are going to be our light grey in here for our window, of course, just like so. Now, as we've already done the middle section here, and it is of course layered above the walls on either side, I'm going to go ahead and use the materials I have here to get this done too. So a layer of brick goes across there, and I believe it goes on the same as the other side over there as well. And then we're going to take ourselves smooth quartz block for the rest of those ones just there. So behind that normal block, it goes along until the other corner. Just going to quickly check the other side. No, that's correct. Good stuff. Alright, wonderful. Back in, of course, on this side, we'll do ourselves the upside down brick stairs like so. And now for the wall in here, this one again is going to be going to make a rectangle shape. So at the moment we have a very weird looking shape. So of course we want to get that back wall to be the exact same as we've done for the previous one over there, to make it everything whole. So we're going to come down to this bit, build entirely along there, come up to new ground level with your 2 layers of blocks there, like so. That's perfect. And then we want to leave the middle section, of course, for our doorway. What we're going to do for this one is you use the fence, come up to this one, and you want your doorway to be 3 blocks in width. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So 1 either side of that, 1 in the middle. If you'd like to chop it in half, you can, just so you know where the middle is. Now then, go from your 3 out another block on each side and add in white stained glass pane. These are going to be stained glass block even. These are going to be in the middle of our 3 on either side. So that's how you know that one. And you're also going to build these ones up to 5 rather than 4. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and across the top like so. Awesome. Now we can't fill them in at the moment because we don't have the materials available, but we can fill around it, and it's just going to be entirely brick block all the way around and across the top of the blocks here like so. This section also does have a bit of a roof going for it, and you can make the entire roof with quartz if you want to. I don't believe it goes directly next to the upside down. No, it doesn't. Not next to the stairs here. So it goes on the next layer up. So literally, this bit in here, just fill it over with quartz if you want to, and then you can do it across there as well. As for this bit up here, it's going to be another sort of pathway area, so we'll probably use the same materials as before. So for now, we'll leave that again nice and plain. But that's basically all we do for this one. It looks a little hideous at the moment because we haven't got the rest of the glass in here. But once it's all finished up, it does look quite good. So yeah, that's brilliant. Now moving around the corner over this way. Let's go back to getting our materials we had before. Or at least something similar. So now we are back to business on this left side over here. I have myself brick block back, smooth quartz block, brick stairs, light grey stained glass pane, polished doorite, smooth quartz stairs, brick wall, brown stained glass pane, and some grey stained glass pane as well. Now then, up on this side it is going back to doorite, so we'll start over here. We will go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and if you want to continue it, 1, and then 2, like so. Awesome. Over this way we'll do the exact same thing. 2. Actually it's going to be 3 because it goes around 2 corners. So here we'll do the same. Basically until we reach the same as that top one. It's going to end on a 3. So unlike our very awkward one back towards this direction, where it didn't end on the one we wanted, I think it was that one. There, this one does. So lucky, right? For this one, we want to take ourselves, of course, our brick in between our doorites, and that is going to go all the way up. So every single gap you see here can be filled in. We'll then go up with 1, 2, 3, 4 of our brick, like so. And this allows us to add in our windows, just in here. There is a lot of windows to this building. The interior is going to be a bit of a pain to make sure we have all the windows available, but we'll get onto that later. So there we go. And then we'll take ourselves brick block up here like so, and then 4 upside down brick stairs above like so. Awesome. I'm going to leave the rest of that plain at the moment because, oh, you know, we may as well just do it. Let's go with 2 layers of brick in there like so. And I believe on this next one is going to be the start of the window, so I don't want to mess with that too much yet, but it's going to go brick block on either side and then window in there. So I'm just going to leave that now. Alright, so spinning around this corner, there's going to be another 2 windows. Once again, we use the basement as our marker. We'll add in the brick block going between the doorway, of course, just like so. And up on this side, we want to do ourselves more doorway, doing the 1 and then 2 method again. I believe it does go around a corner, so if you do want to add in the corner, be my guest. But yeah, it starts on a 1 rather than a 3. So again, another awkward one. But there we are. And then we go with our brick between the doorway and up the side of it like so, the entire way. And now down here we want to add in 2 separate 2x4 windows. So it goes up for 4 and it's along by 2. Is it 4x2 or 2x4? I think it's a 2x4. I have no idea, but this anyways. See, this is why I can't do scale tutorials, because I just get myself confused. Right, and then we'll build up a brick in the middle, and then of course 2 upside down stairs across both lots of windows like that. And then you can do yourself 2 layers of brick once again above, and leave the rest plain for the windows above it. Epic. Now then, back around this corner, we are going to need to go ahead and start the foundation with our brick, which is helpful. So we just go with good old 2. You can actually add in another maybe piece of gravel down there if you wish, just so it sort of goes around the corner like it did here. That's fine. And then we'll go back just so that we're past the door right now. So the door right is not going to be the last thing you see on this wall. And then this is a very short wall, so we can literally just build in brick in here where we can, like so. Down here, make sure you add in maybe some andesite just there, just to keep that foundation wall going along. And it's also going to go along this corner as well. So across here, we need to add in ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4 for this wall. And then we drop back down diagonally again. And this one goes right the way along to here. It also goes past this one and then actually connects to the other side. So we can go right the way across to connect to there now, like so. That's when you know you're in the right position. If it connects there, you're doing it correctly. If not, just back up a bit. Go back here, count yourself 4 just here, diagonally away from that wall, and then drop down and go along. Awesome. If anyone has any questions though, please don't hesitate to ask me in the comments below. Now let's double up these 2 walls that we've just made, just across there like so. Of course, we'll need to cut that one out for the doorway in a second, but we can do that after. And back along this way, I recommend swapping out your brick block and your quartz a second. If you have pick block on, definitely helpful. We can go back to this bit and get it. And just swap it out for your andesite and gravel. You'll need to basically make like the marker wall that we've done here all the way along this way, but it's going to be alternating between your 2 different materials here. And it goes along and alternates until we reach the door frame. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go ahead and mark this out the entire way across, and then cut the bits I don't need out afterwards instead of having to go back and forth. And now I can grab back my materials from before, like this, come back down to this way, and we're all hunky-dory for the next section. Hunky-dory, what a word. Alright, let's go up here for 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go 5, and then add in my 2 upside down stairs here. 5 up this way as well. Light grey stained glass pane in here on both sides of those. And that starts on the andesite below, or your gravel, straight up to the stairs like so. Now here what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a 4 block wall. 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to leave a gap of 2. And I'm going to go for 1 lot of brick here before this wall just here. And that should be perfect. So again, I'm going to build this one up to 4 just here. And instead of doing upside down stairs across the top of this window, we actually go for a full-on smooth quartz row across there like so. Brick block once again up there, and then we do light grey stained glass pane in the little window just like so. Beautiful. You can continue the quartz along for one more, and again with the brick, because this will come out from this wall and sort of go over the ramp section just here. So we're going to build this one, now we're going up and lining up with this top of the brick here. Above this you can go with 1, 2, 3 up to down brick stairs like so, and build the pillar upwards just here. Past the stairs here, we're going to go 1, 2 more, and once again add in your brick wall on top of that, as we did over the far side. As you can see, we're basically building a replica of that one just over here, and with the addition of the ramp. So it's pretty cool. It's quite neat. Let's go ahead and add in ourselves 2 more brick blocks across there, and then up and down stairs, making that archway just there over the ramp section, making it look very, very fancy, which is neat, definitely. We'll do ourselves some stairs, quartz stairs for 3 just in there like so. And then the back wall is obviously going to be brick, but that's for the second floor, so we'll leave that for now. Now we've done that, we can come out forward from our archway. As we've done before over there, we want to go ahead and stack up enough brick so we can start to build the arches. We know the arches are going to be in line with these ones, so that's perfect, remember? So we'll go ahead and build up our brick to be in line with that one just there, and then add in your brick wall on the very peak of it. Same here again. And then same here once more. Wonderful. You can also take yourself your quartz stairs in line with this one, so it drops down from 1 block and just goes along for a normal 3 stairs, like so. Good stuff. Then we'll take ourselves brick once more below it. Again below that one, and I'm actually going to bring it along to the back there. It's going to be the same with the quartz above, so you can add in a quartz block there. And then I'm going to go ahead and build my quartz right the way into the corner, down this way. Awesome. Now I'm going to drop back down to this side. I'm going to connect this one to that one. So it's like that. And also this pillar to the top there as well. And that should leave us enough space to build in our archway, just here. With 1, 2, 3 blocks between that and the fence below. 3 blocks above, I mean. Not in line. Now down here we're going to add in our archways as well. Remember, these ones have a gap in the middle for our brick wall, of course, that we'll add in a moment. So just here, here, and here. Then we do 1 layer of brick above this, like that. And then we go for ups and down stairs above these ones. So 3, 3, 3, and then we do quartz stairs above those, just normally, like so. Wicked. That looks really good. I do love this design. I hate to blow my own trumpet, but I really am proud of this bit. It just looks so like fancy. I don't know why. It just looks really cool. Right, so in here, of course we want to build our doorway. We're going to leave 2 sets of windows like we did the other side. So it's going to be 2 just there. And then I'm going to knock those through to build brick. So 2 and 2 for brick. Knocking out that section and knocking out those 3 just in there for my doorway. The doorway can stay brick, that's absolutely fine. So for these 2 I'm going to build them upwards. I'm basically going to build them 4 past the windows here. So for the windows, 1, 2, 3, 4 panes, just below the quartz that is. And that's going to be on both sides, of course. Like so. Then you want to go ahead and add in yourself the 3 and 3, just in the center there, like so. And then if you want to go ahead and add in your layer above this one, please feel free. So you just do yourself brick where the brick is, and quartz where the quartz is. Like that, right the way across. Wonderful. Now that overshadows this section, making it look really nice. Now in here, I did forget to get myself white stained glass paint, but I can run to the other side if I need to. I want to take myself, is it grey firstly? Grey firstly, yes it is. Because we have almost like big timber doors on the front, or almost like big spruce doors. So we go grey back there, and then we do brown coming out forward towards the staircase. And if you want to run to the other side, grabbing yourself the white stained glass pane, you can do 3 above the open doors like so. And that just looks awesome. Okay, continuing this way. Alright then, so simple stuff here. We want to go with ourselves 4 brick block up the side here. Then we do our window. 2 lots of 4 light grey. Like that. Then we continue with our brick until the end of the wall, which is going to be a total of 4 4s, like that. We're only going to see 3 of them though, because this wall, once again, comes out forward. It goes out forward in front of the quartz as well, so that just completely ignores that, which is absolutely fine. And then we go for another layer of brick in there, like so. And this is going to be a very big window, but it's a very interesting looking one too. It's kind of for this side of the building where the clock tower is, I think. I think the clock tower is on this corner. I remember when I planned this, I had a lot of trouble trying to fit in the clock tower to the building, because what I did was I actually built the library's like foundation here that we've built together separate from my actual clock tower. And then I went ahead and just basically plonked the clock tower in the center. So, and then obviously I, built the roof around it and everything. But yeah, it was a bit tricky. So I had to build the clock tower separately in the same area, of course. I didn't like structure block it or anything. But yeah, it was a real pain. So here, I think this is why the window is so weird. So we'll go with ourselves a stair just in here. We're going to go back behind the stair for 2 brick, like so. I know, so random, isn't it? We'll do ourselves quartz in line with our gravel or andesite for 2. Then back up for another 2 brick, like that. Then a stair here, then 2 more brick this side. Weird. Then we do ourselves brick matching to the other side. So the layer of about 5, I think. Like that. Then we want to do ourselves an upside down stair 3 blocks between the stairs. So literally on the top of our 5 here is fine. Like that. And now we go ahead and add in 3 brick across the top of these. And we're going to go for brick stairs along like that. So we have ourselves basically 3 of these little rivets sticking through to the below. Awesome. Now if you're unhappy with that sort of design, you can flip it the other way so that the stairs go the other way. But I'm going to keep to my original one, go this way. But it does look a bit strange still. Now I'm going to go ahead and move my quartz along this way. And I'm basically going to make the inside of this to an actual wall so that you don't have to see the sort of ugly floating blocks here. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this, like so. You can, in this corner, of course, change it up if you wish as well. But we're not going to need that one block of space. So you can just build this section up like this. Underneath it, like that. So when you look at it from this side, it's still got that perspective. But on the other side, it's actually, all fine. Behind this, of course, add in yourself normal brick, just so it covers up the behind of those stairs. Cool. Now in here, we literally just do ourselves a normal window, which we should have done in the first place. Like so. But it's just got that weird sort of oval shape around it. Epic. I'm not really sure what that is on the building. I don't know if that's like was purposely made for like a fancy bit of architecture. It's really cool looking in real life, but in Minecraft, very hard to replicate. Now around here, of course, we're going to add in another lot of brick there just to cover up that that big old thing there. But we're going to again make a second window like that one. So we need to do another stair down here. Then we jump 4 blocks along and add in another stair that side. For reference, it's just going to be above your button just here. I'll add in another 2 layers of brick on this side of the stair and just go up to the, was it about 5 before? Well, it's now 6 because we go over that window. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. The gap of 3 between the stairs, of course. Like that. And then we come around to this side. We do our 2 layers from our stairs and in front of them. Well, sort of in front of them. You get my idea. It goes here. And here. I also filled in that little space just there. So we have this going for us at the moment. We then go ahead and add in our quartz to be in line with the gravel or our andesite. And up here, in line with the stairs and the window and everything, we're going to build quartz along this way, so behind the stairs. I'm going to build it up to there, and I'm also going to add in myself brick to be below those quartz, just so I don't confuse myself further. So like this. Over here I'm going to do the same, I'm just going to add in myself brick there, just so it all looks nice and clean. Up here I want to do myself some brick block on both of the upside down stairs, and then brick block above my quartz, to then go ahead and add in my upside down stairs along there for 4, like so. And we should have about 3, well, technically 4 of these rivets poking through. Don't forget to add in your glass pane, and once you've done that, you have 2 of these oval looking weird windows just in here completed. Now for a simple section, along this way, you just build yourself brick on those corners, and it's entirely brick, which is wonderful. Oh, I'm doing a little bit too much. What I'm going to do is trim this one back and that one and replace these with brick wall. Just because it looks cooler, like that. Much, much cooler. Brick wall goes up this side of the building. Sorry, this brick block. Then brick wall up to those. And that's that side done. Now we need to spin around once more to this way. And we're almost back to where we started, which is brilliant. Now this side over here is going to be a case of the exact same other side. It's not the same build, but it is the same materials. And so what we're going to have to do is replace our inventory once more. So what I'd like to do firstly is, instead of having to come back for more materials afterwards, I want to go ahead and build my windows in now. So I'm going to go ahead and build a window in here, where of course we had the normal grey stained glass pane. Oh no! Always end up destroying something. So that's 2 and 3. Sort that out quick. And then over here there's going to be another one, the other side of this fancy entranceway. So it's going to go in line with the trap door, and it's going to go in line with the button. So just here. 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to do the same round this corner. 2, oops, 3 and 4, and of course over this way too for our last window before we get back around to where we were. 4 like so. Epic! Hell yeah, right, let's get some more materials and get this entrance done. This is the last one out of the 4. Alright assassins, we are going to need ourselves some smooth quartz stairs, some quartz bricks, some chiseled quartz block, some brick block, some brick stairs, smooth quartz block, some spruce leaves, nether brick fences, and some brick wall as well. Alright then, so to get us started here, we want to go obviously to this side, and around this window, it is going to be nice and bricked up. So we're just going to go ahead and do this, ups and downstairs for 2, and then around this side, another lot of pillars like so. And then beyond this point, you can also add in 2 just there, but not this one behind the stair. Leave that one empty for now. So just build up brick to there. Then we want to go down to this one, adding in quartz bricks, and the same on the opposite side, nice and symmetrical. A smooth quartz stair going back towards the other pillar. A quartz brick behind each of those. Another stair going back towards the other one. Another brick block behind them. Quartz brick behind them. A upside down stair in the middle of those ones. Quartz stair here on the quartz bricks and on the other side too. Another quartz bricks in the middle. And then an upside down stair just here. And then we want to go for brick for 3 in here and for 3 in here like so. And now we can go ahead and add in brick for this other side where the window is. Of course, don't go over that one. Go ahead and add in your upside down stairs firstly. Here, go around the corner to the other window. And on these 2 blocks, we're going to add in ourselves brick wall. So we'll add those in once we've got the wall down. So build the wall, of course, to the level here past the windows. Upside down stairs around the corner there to those ones. And then your brick wall comes up to the same layer as the wall for now. Wonderful. Now we're still not finished at the grand entrance over here. Coming back to it, we want to go ahead and obviously add in ourselves brick behind each of the gaps in our stairs, including the top 3, like that. So these ones you can feel free to add in more bricks up here, but I recommend for now just doing this sort of thing, like that. Now back towards this direction, we're going to take ourselves quartz bricks for 4, like so. Then we want to do ourselves smooth quartz stairs here and upside down. Here and upside down above them. And then chiseled quartz block on both of those. Then we'll take smooth quartz stairs right the way from one side to the other and across that upside down stair in the middle. We'll do a line of quartz behind these so that when you're looking up from the gap in the stairs there, it's entirely quartz. And then we want to do ourselves a stranger pattern, no pun intended. We are going to go for quartz above, oh no, not this one, quartz above the actual stairs here, like this, and they're going to come out and around the corner, which is even more weird. But that's not going to be with the blocks like so. It's actually going to be with the upside down stairs we're about to do. So all the way along here and over that way. Then you can double up your quartz from the previous one just there, and you should be left with this weird looking design here. But it does look kind of cool. So yeah, that's basically the grand entrance done just there. Awesome. Yeah, that is. Honestly thought it was going to be a lot harder. I always overthink things, but there we are. Wicked. You can take yourself some spruce leaves down here in a cluster of 4 and stack them for 2. Just like so. They look like really nice hedges down there and very well kept. Now along this way, we'll continue going around this way, past the windows over this way, and going ahead to connect to the other window just here. All going to be nice and brick. Brick looks wonderful when it's all together. Just looks like a really nice material. Upstairs downstairs here. Bricks in between the door right and up to the window there. And we're back around to where we started. Hell yeah! Now it's time to recap these sections and go back along with our smooth quartz stairs and our nether brick fences. So I'm going to skip right to the end. So here we are to our starting position. And now I'm going to go ahead and place myself stairs in the gaps between the walls here. And then of course my nether brick fences as well on the actual stairs. So basically any stairs that we see on the second layer of the building that are in quartz are going to have nether brick fences on them, which is very cool and helpful. Now skipping along, we go right the way along to, well, all the way around here. And the next thing that we need to grab is of course going to be our main our main door windows just there. So we'll grab those in a moment. I'm just checking for any more drainage systems that we may have missed before. I think there is one just down this way. Of course we can just build this one up like that for now. And around this way there's going to be another. As you can see, there's one here. And then around this way, even further around, there is another one sort of tucked back in on the wall somewhere. I think we should have already laid them all out. So yeah, looking good. Let's just run around this way. No more drainage systems anywhere. There's one here. So just build these up to where we got to, basically. Just for now. I'm just going to go around this way. There's another. Spot the drainage pipe. Just double check everywhere. But if there isn't any more of them around, then we've got them all. And also, where you built yourself your brick just along here, make sure to add in yourself that railing I was on about earlier. Just like so. That just looks really cool. Awesome. Now I'm going to go ahead and swap my inventory out for some more andesite and gravel and bits and pieces like that. And then of course the glass panes for this bit. And then we can hopefully call today a completion. Around here, just don't forget your nether brick fences either for these stairs. And then we'll get rid of this lot of inventory stuff. Hell yeah, good stuff. Okay, so the final section in today's episode, we're going to need to grab ourselves some andesite, gravel, brown stained glass pane, yellow stained glass pane, and nether brick fences as well. I actually forgot one section, that's why I got them back. Don't tell anyone. Right, we're basically going to come above just up here, and before the block here, on all of the normal stairs, you just go ahead and add in your fences just here, like that. And now down below, down here, for the grand entrance doorway, it's not going to be an accessible door frame, sadly. So we're just going to add in ourselves lots of 3 brown stained glass panes here. You can add another one on top if you wish, but as we're going for like a 3 sort of height to our door frame like this, we don't want to change up the consistency of that. So instead we're going to grab some grey stained glass pane for above. And then on the front of this door, you can do yourself, on the second layer up, 3 yellow glass panes to represent like a big lock on the door or something, or big handles, you know. Now in here, build up your ground to ground level, the new ground level. So just go ahead and alternate with your different materials here, your andesite and your gravel. And once you've done that, take a little second to pat yourself on the back, come back, have a look at your handiwork, and it's looking awesome. Hell yeah. Right, let's go around to the other side. Now over here we need to of course add in some more. Don't worry about the stone in there, that was only for the ramp section. I mean, you can add more of it if you wish, but I'm just going to go with my andesite and gravel for this. it's not the most important section, to be fair. So we can just do whatever we want. So here like that. Wicked. Now let's just check if there's any more sections that need pathways. Of course here, just behind where the stairs end. There we go. And then finally, this section over here. This is quite an easy part to the tutorial. You can kind of speedrun this bit, which is epic. So we just go for this sort of thing. Just making mine look very awkward, I know. And then we should be good to go. And there we are, guys. Awesome. That has been episode number 2 of the Hawkins Public Library built in Minecraft. Well, Assassins, it has been another successful episode. I think we have done an insane job. Well, actually, I know we've done an insane job. Having all 4 of these entrances now built is a really, really key part to this library. It is definitely recognizable a lot from the series. I mean, we see Hopper go in the library like many, many times. And of course, all the kids do too at one point. So it's very important to have this first floor completed now, or at least somewhat completed. And then in episode 3, we will get on to doing this second floor. I'm really enjoying building this series, guys. I honestly can't tell you how much, because it is just awesomely back building a building. I do love building realistic things in Minecraft, and this is obviously no exception. It is a realistic building. It is a real building in Georgia, I want to say. Could be completely wrong about that. But anyways, it was really awesome to plan, and it's nice to be able to teach you guys this one too. So yeah, thank you for giving me the opportunity once again. If you have enjoyed today's video, please be sure to drop a like on it, of course. That would be epic. It does get this video recommended to more Stranger Things alike, so it would be awesome to find those people out there. If you're also new around here, thank you very much for checking out this channel, the channel even. If you are interested in staying tuned for episode 3 and the future episodes to come, please consider joining the Assassinhood today for free by subscribing. That would be awesome. And you can check out all my other links in the description below. Have an excellent rest of your day, guys. Stay safe, take care, and I will see you very shortly for that episode number 3. Goodbye for now.